I'm in my mid-30s and I'm finally auditing my life to match the version of me I'm becoming instead of the one that I've outgrown. Watch this video if you want to use your 30s as a launch pad for your future mindset and to finally stop apologizing for the evolution that your future requires. Let's talk about it. Friend, I'm finally learning that years do not automatically mean that you have a forever seat in my life. I have for so long associated friendship with time and loyalty. And I'm learning in my 30s that that's the history trap. And people like to guilt trip you with your past as an indicator for what should be allowed in your future. And I'm here to tell you, I'm not with it. I'm not doing it anymore. It has been such a long journey for me to move from a space where I'm doing things that benefited who I was and not who I am and who I'm becoming. And in my 30s, what I recognize is that the future version of myself requires me to do tough things today. When it comes to friendships, I have been struggling. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love loyalty and I love history. But what I'm recognizing is that I have people that I've known for a very short time that feel like they match who I am today and all of the parts of me that I'm becoming. And then I have people who I've known for a really, really long time and I've outgrown the friendship. And the conversations that I've had to have challenged me in ways that lets me know that I'm doing right by myself. Because I could let these things just fester and sit and pretend that it's okay. But honestly, my future self deserves intentionality. My future self deserves me doing the tough things today. And so that's what I've been doing. I've also been auditing my habits because I'm recognizing that sometimes I'm not doing the things that my future self approves of. Like, am I being a steward over my money? Am I practicing health and wellness habits that align with who I want to be? Is what I'm doing today matching where I'm going, or is it matching where I've been? And I had to be honest with that because before, I was the girlie that could work out every day. I used to do yoga daily. And in my 30s, I'm not there. I like activity. I like classes. I don't want to just sit in my house and work out. I want to go to stretch and I want to dance and I want to be in community while I'm being active. That's something that I really had to sit with because the habits that we partake in today directly impact who we're becoming. I want to encourage you to do a habit audit and see if the habits that you currently have now match who you've been, where you've been, or where you're going. You could probably take stock of all the habits that you have right now and honestly call out a few of them that don't need to be there because the version of you you're becoming doesn't require them. And you have to get clear on what that version looks like. My future self is wealthy. My future self has time autonomy. My future self understands what internal authority is and moves like she knows that. My future self is so clear on her boundaries. She has top tier discernment, and she really lives life in motion. She really lives life not just like strategically, but lives life that feels really, really good. And I'm cultivating those habits through ease and discernment today because I know that I am creating the future version of myself right now. Let's also talk about the gap season between who you've been, who you were, and who you're becoming and where you're going. This is where future proofing happens. Taking accountability, being intentional, really sitting with and in this gap, right? Because we don't just go from who we were to who we're becoming. There is an in-between. And the in-between can be so lonely. It can be taxing as hell. It can feel like you are just in a whirlwind of space and time and things and everything is hitting you at the same freaking time. And I'm in it right now, so I'm speaking to it from experience. But what I've been learning in this season of being in between is that this is where the magic happens. This is where I have time to reflect and look at all the things that I'm doing and all the things that I want to be doing and be honest and do things differently. In the gap season is where you have a clearest view of who doesn't belong with you. I'm not making friends in this season to match who I've been. I'm making friends in this season to resonate with where I'm going. I am not taking jobs that match the education that I've had or any of the things that I've done before. I am working and cultivating projects that really fit the version of me that is alive and thriving in the future. In this gap season, you learn so much about what you don't want anymore. You become so clear. If you pause long enough and reflect, you can become so clear and absolutely identify the things that don't match. Right now, it is so evident to me what I don't need anymore. Now, it may be a challenge for me to do something about that, right? Maybe a challenge for me to have those tough conversations, to quit the job, to move out of the country. That's a little challenging, but it's not impossible. The more I sit in this gap season, the more I'm recognizing that the things that align with my future self all fit together. It's not confusion. It just flows so well. So as I sit here and eat my fruit, I really just wanted to share that I'm future-proofing my life. I am so serious about having a future-proof mindset. And I'm not letting history or time be the judge of what continues to be welcomed into my life. What I'm allowing to be the judge in this season is the things that align, the energy that people have, whether things are growing with me or whether they're going in a different direction. I am being honest with myself because my evolution, my future self, the version that I'm working towards becoming, deserves intentionality. She doesn't deserve a haphazard life. She deserves the joys of curation. She deserves the time and the effort and the commitment to doing things in an intentional way. I hope this is a reminder for you to future-proof your mindset so that you start to do things, start to create habits, start to form circles, start to accept work that matches who you're becoming. It's so important to start doing that now. We're doing it in these 30-somethings, okay? This was day 22. I'll see you tomorrow for day 23. I think I'm gonna talk about redefining success in my 30s because that has been a whirlwind. All right, y'all, let me finish my fruit. Peace.